Alrighty, my name is Tig and this is T. Welcome back to the Tig and T Show, live for the first time in God who knows, but we're glad to be back. Got tons of news, life updates, wrestling updates, pop culture updates. Again, my name is Uncle T, Uncle Tig, and this is my co-pilot. Introduce yourself.
Yo, real quick, I just want to say, congrats, Logan. I'm not gonna speak on it too much. Whenever you want to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But congrats, man. You've been killing it the last couple months. I'm just beyond proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Couldn't be more proud of my friend, a person I call brother. Genuinely, I just wanted to get that out the way first. But yo, it is Uncle T, and I'm with Uncle Tig, and we back for the first episode in forever. Life gets busy and people, get caught up and we just couldn't put out no content for you guys, but we're finally back. For the next 30 to an hour and a half, we're going to just be talking about life, wrestling, sports. The NBA Finals is going on right now, and that's huge. That's a big series against the Knicks and the Spurs. Then we'll just follow it up at the end with just, we'll let y'all know when we'll put out the next episode. But that's for me, bro. You want to go ahead and start us off, man?
Alright, first big announcement, the life update. Uncle Tig is upgrading to Papa Tig. That's right, Uncle Tig is now becoming Papa Tig. That means Auntie Tig is now becoming Mama Tig. So,
that's good.
Hell yeah, bro. If I had my pocket Bible, I would just boom, baby picture,
Real quick, let's just say shout out to Nicole. You're not the one having the baby, but shout out to Nicole.
Shout out to my wife, bro. She's been going through it, but dude, she a hard worker.
I haven't met her personally. She seems like just a solid rock for you, bro. And I'm just beyond proud, and I'm just glad that y'all found each other and y'all created a bond that hopefully will last a lifetime and an eternity after that, bro.
Bro, my wife's staying 10 toes on everything.
Everything, bro.
Like
real. I just want to say,
go ahead.
Congrats again, man. And real quick, I guess we can just jump straight into it, man. Let's just get it out the. WWE has been complete shit for the last 6 months.
WWE, not AAA. Same.
Not AAA, not AEW. I'm not going to say wrestling. I'm not saying wrestling has
not wrestling, but yeah, think about it. AAA is owned by like TKO, WWE. So, but like
WWE, those 3 letters.
Throw it in the garbage.
Let's be honest. TNA has been fucking better than WWE. In the last
Tennessee Backyard Wrestling is 10 times better.
Shout out TBW and to the guys on YouTube that be killing that shit, bro. I had nothing but love and support for TBW. I'm genuinely glad that that's something we bonded together on. DW, there are a bunch of kids that just come together, wrestle in the backyard, but the way they put the show together, it feels like
a real wrestling show, bro. Program. I would pay money to go sit in that backyard, bro.
I genuinely would.
Bro,
it's good as fuck.
Bro.
Do they wrestle like fucking The Rock versus Austin?
Swear,
no,
bro.
But they are good characters. Let's start there. Storylines, I'm not even gonna lie, the storylines are fucking dope, bro. And just real quick, my favorite from the TBW, Atomic Titan is the GOAT.
I was about to say Atomic Titan is bro.
Hey, I swear to God,
I'm not even gonna lie, I can't remember this one, but whenever they like did him like the Miz, where the Miz would spin around and just raise the Intercontinental title, like it was like, oh, he would like he would hold this motherfucker like this and just smug as fuck. I'm like, that's my Titan! That's my motherfucking champion! And then he becomes GM.
Yo, the GOAT, bro. The GOAT. But let's stay on topic. WWE has been shit for the last 6 months, and the reason I say that is because I'm gonna be quite frank. Since the move from Peacock, bro, I haven't watched a single weekly show. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen a PLE, pay-per-view, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I couldn't even tell you the last time I heard any hype for it. There's times where, like, the whole Clash, the King of the Thing,
was it Clash
Champion, Night of Champions, or whatever the fuck it was. I didn't know nothing about that until I looked on Instagram, bro. And I seen it from Chris Van Vliet, the CVV guy. It wasn't even a WWE page. It was TVV. What the fuck?
I can't remember what pay-per-view I watched, but like after watching it, I canceled my ESPN that night and unfollowed everything. Like I follow the wrestlers because I love the wrestlers. It has nothing against them.
Bro, I still follow Matt Cardona and all those. I unfollowed WWE months ago, bro.
Bro, don't even get me started. Like, contact, like this just came into my head. But you know what would be a really cool duo? And if they could find like a third or fourth, this would be like one of the dopest actions I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Talk to me, brother.
LA Knight and Matt Cardona.
Do you know they legit would never do no shit like that because those two guys are so over as individuals that if they got together, they would take over the tag team fucking division. And that right there is a no-no with Triple H. Because remember, all good things come to those who wait. Fuck out of here, man.
I'll never get over the fact, like, that they, like, I get the whole making Roman seem like a top dog. I get that. All hell the tribal chief. But what I'm saying is, Triple H is like, to finish the story. Shut your ass up!
Finish the story? Cody finished his story 3 years ago, bro. Why the fuck are we still on the same topic?
And Cody Rhodes, bro. I don't know what they're doing with Nick Aldis, but motherfuckers these days, like kids nowadays, they know him as Nick Aldis. I know that motherfucker's Magnus from TNA.
I'm be legit. I know him as Nick Aldis, the manager or whatever he was.
He debuted in a gladiator helmet as a gladiator. This motherfucker. That's
probably sick. I gotta do my homework. I gotta look that up.
Bro, looking at like beginner Nick Aldis, to seeing him like come from TNA to, I think he was with Big Rob and a bunch of other Europeans, and they had this like big European group. And and then from him going from Magnus to NWA Nick Aldis, NWA World Champion for fucking ever, to GM Nick Aldis. If they don't stop teasing him getting back in the ring and wrestling whoever he's bickering back and forth, I'm gonna be pissed. The same thing with Adam Pearce. Motherfuckers don't know that Adam Pearce can wrestle circles around these motherfuckers.
Genuinely, I don't understand why they went and got wrestlers to become quote-unquote managers when they could have got talking like mouthpieces. They could have got mouthpieces that could have did, like, to me, like Teddy Long. I know Teddy Long's voice before I know his face. You get what I'm saying? I legit can hear. I can literally hear 2 seconds of his voice. No, that's Teddy Long, and you get what I'm saying. So I feel like the best managers are more so characters and mouthpieces.
On the topic of Teddy Long,
you're not helping your talent. You know what I mean? Like, you're almost hindering them. You know what I mean?
In reality, I get enjoyment watching Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce's segments, and sometimes I watch the actual fucking backstage segments.
No bullshit. I'm glad you said that, but no bullshit. So that's why, like, I can see why they did it, but I just didn't understand it because at the time, Alex Pearce and Nick Aldis, they're in the middle of their prime. You know what I mean? This is their prime years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are like, oh, they're just GMs. They're just GMs. Take the suits off. I guarantee they're jacked as fuck underneath them suits.
They're probably ripped to fucking shreds.
Especially Nick Aldis. Like, don't get me wrong. Adam Pearce is a fucking beast. Nick Aldis is like if I had to put a beast, like 2 wrestlers to compare them, Chris Masters and Nick Aldis. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had to cook for a second. I had to really like think about that, but I fuck with that. I like that a lot.
Like he's not overly big, but he's got the physique of like a Greek, like which
of
is
like a fucking statue, bro.
Of like a fucking Spartan, bro. Like a fucking
like no
type shit. Like, you know, they plus ultra, like some fucking All Might shit, bro.
100%. Real quick, let me get your thoughts on the whole Obafemi versus Brock rivalry, and did you hear about the whole Brock retiring before SummerSlam, and then WWE threatened to sue him because he was in breach of contract? Did you hear anything about that?
I did, but like, I kind of want to know where they're getting this information from at this point. You know what I mean? Like every time they're like, Brock's gone, it's real, it's real. He shows up the very next day.
And I'm gonna be honest. Every time he goes away, he comes back looking better and better.
Like
physique wise, like like legit, he has to be a mutant because even as when he was a younger kid, he was always big as shit muscle wise, but like now he's just like a unit. You know what I mean? Like
I love when they throw like old school wrestling. Like when I see TikTok, I don't get on TikTok at all. I get on Instagram, I see like the old wrestler edits, and I see Brock Lesnar in like his college athlete days. Yeah, yeah. There's a reason that they were like, we got to get this guy.
There's a reason they looked at that man and was like, he's a fucking monster. He's next up.
Like genetically, like perfected through bloodline.
No bullshit. Literally, there's nothing wrong. Like it's almost like he was made in a fucking lab.
Like this is like he's like the closest thing to super soldiers we got.
100%. If Hitler would have been successful, we would have had 1,000 Brocks to fight off every fucking day.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, oh my god, could you imagine? Like this is like some comic shit, but like, man, what AEW does like comics with DC and stuff. If WWE actually would like stop being fucking lame nowadays and actually like AEW's got Lucha Mask and fucking. They got the AEW DC comics, which I own a couple. They got, bro. The Forbidden Door concept is just one of my favorite things in the fucking world. Cause like
that legit was one of your greatest takes ever. But I will say that I say that to say this. I feel like if WWE jumped into the whole comic book world, they would instantly be on some sellout shit like the last 6 years of Marvel. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if they do it, I want them to go about it like the Invincible way, the independent comic way, not on some Roman Reigns comes in and saves the day and he rescues
Roman Reigns gets a Green Lantern ring from nowhere, like why he's like pinning John Cena or something, and he's like getting beat, and he's like, oh, I need power, fucking Green Lantern, Superman punch.
I'm trying not to laugh when you had the junk out. Fuck.
Could you imagine a giant green, like, Samoan Superman punch just, like, dogging you in your shit?
On some, like, Guy Gardner shit where it's just like,
and then he just throw up the giant green one.
Holy fuck, acknowledge me. Green Lantern's light. Holy fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. That's one of the greatest takes. But again, I just feel like right now WWE is more
because they used to do Scooby Doo and like Surf's Up and like
they're more mainstream than ever. I will say that, but they're more sellout than ever. You get what I mean by that? Like,
oh my god, you want to talk about? Bro, you slap me $100, I'll make this motherfucker never get a title again.
Like, what the fuck?
You know what broke my heart is LA Knight going, I feel like the wrestling business doesn't appreciate me.
They don't.
Bro. We appreciate the fans appreciate you. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. Don't walk away.
LA Knight is top 5 in merch. He gets maybe 6 minutes a fucking night. 6 minutes. He has to spend 90 seconds getting his words out, bro. He only gets 90 seconds, 6-minute matches, if that. And he's still LA Knight, yeah. Over as fuck, bro. LA Knight is the GOAT. I'm beyond pissed that they're wasting my boy like that. I genuinely want The Miz, LA Knight, Matt Cardona. I want all of them to go to fucking AEW and just wreak havoc and hell, bro. Like legit, bro.
Within this past year, like, I used to be like, fuck AEW. That's because I wanted WWE to still be on top so bad, because that's how I was raised.
Tribalism is real. I legit was like, fuck AEW. I'll never watch this shit. I watched 10 minutes of AEW and I was more entertained than I have been in the last 2 years with WWE. This is facts, bro. This is facts. I was 10 minutes into an MJF match and I was beyond entertained and just hooked. I'm talking about glued to my fucking screen, bro.
Bro, I think
10 minutes.
it's
The first 10 minutes. It's almost it's almost like distasteful. Like WWE is one of the hottest businesses in this world, bro. One of the greatest. They got some of the greatest talent right now, bro. Me and you would link up every other week when the PLEs were on Peacock, and we would get together. We'd get our food, we get our drinks, and we just vibe out, bro. If me and you were doing that, can you imagine the tens of millions of people that are doing that at their house? As soon as they made that switch to ESPN, that killed their momentum. WWE was getting cool again. When I would post about WWE, I didn't think I was a fucking nerd. Bitches would actually like this shit and be like, yo, you watch that too? Like, John Cena's the GOAT. I'm like, bro, like, you know this John Cena? The last time is now John Cena? I know motherfucking Thugonomics John Cena, you know?
I know Bucket had John Cena.
It's a little bit, I know the lock and chain.
Chain gang John Cena.
On my mama, like, come on, bro. It's a little different, bro. Like, I'm from the era of good wrestling and good storytelling, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. Let's say it now. WWE hasn't been the same since Vince McMahon left. Let's say that.
Okay. Also, since we like throwing like since you said I can't remember who you just said because brain fart. Been worried about pregnant wife. But
I said Miz, LA Knight, Mike Cardona.
You said somebody was
MJF.
But like, you were a fan of somebody. John Cena. You were a fan of John Cena before he was Never Give Up John Cena. I'm a Jeff Hardy fan before the face paint.
Bro, I have literally pictures of me in fourth grade, third grade, maybe fifth grade max.
And
wearing jean pants with the little towel in the back pocket. With the motherfucking arm sleeves that you could buy off of WWE.com. Dog, it's different, bro. It's different. A lot of people don't even know what that character is. That mask right there, they don't even know who that is, bro.
This is Jeff Hardy's mask.
They don't, but they don't know that.
They don't know that, bro, because they didn't watch TNA.
They don't, and they know that they would if they even. I'm gonna be honest. Even if you said that's Jeff Hardy's mask, I would feel like that's not. That's Willow's mask.
That's Willow. And when he showed up, bro, I was like, "That's my boy. That's my boy.
I'm telling you,
he returned." And the Righteous, bro. I've never seen the Righteous until they came to TNA. That's a crazy concept for a tag team, but it works. And the fact and they're wrestling the Hardys and it works. And I'm like, this is cinema.
This is what the TNA tag team division needs. This is what they need, bro.
You know it's pretty bad when WWE's tag team division isn't even in the top 5.
They're not. I don't even. Legit, bro. I don't. There's a big four. So my big four would be WWE, AEW, AAA, and TNA. Those are the only ones I kind of pay attention to, off the top of my head.
I can't wait to talk about AAA.
Legit. We're going to talk about the mask versus mask match. That was match of the fucking year.
Match of the next decade, bro. Oh my.
I don't think I got chills. I got legit goosebumps.
I don't think I've ever cried that hard at a wrestling match.
We'll start at one now. Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable genuinely gave us one of the greatest wrestling matches we will ever see with our own 2 fucking eyes. And I'm so glad I got to watch that in real time, bro. Like, it had me glued to my fucking screen, bro. I didn't pick up my phone not one time. As soon as the bell rang, I did not touch my phone. I'm not even kidding.
Bro, I was fighting sleep. I'm like... He didn't even. I'm fighting my medication hard as shit, bro. I was fighting that shit. And then PP Nella took the mask off.
But it was only right. We knew it was Chad. Hopefully we can get another solid run of Chad Gable being Chad Gable and not
I need Chad
Gracias,
Gable.
Americano.
I need
But
Chad Gable to come back like TNA Kurt Angle when he's with the main event Mafia. Okay, I need Chad Gable to come back and just look people in the eyes, and that bell rings, and he turns into Prime Festus.
what were the two big bodies he was with at the end of that?
That's the Creed brothers.
The Creed brothers. And
That's Julius and Brutus.
I would legit want to see that again. Those three again. If I could see those three and then be on some like, almost like Imperium, how Imperium was before they all went separate.
Let's see if I can
I would
find
love
it.
to see that.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. I gotta find it real quick. Let me see if I can find it. This is what solidified me as. I just sent it to you on Instagram. Look at it. This is what made this was like I was already a Creed Brothers fan, but this right here made me like think Julius has got that fucking moxie.
No, there's actually no fucking way he did that with one arm.
Ankle lock, one arm power bomb, just dogs that dude. I'm like
straight up picks him up like he was a garbage he was taken out to the trash. Like
I'm like
holy
I
fuck.
haven't seen a skinny muscular guy do some shit like that since Cesaro.
Legit. I mean that Cesaro didn't even come to mind. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen just big body muscular people doing what they're supposed to do, bro. I genuinely have no idea why the fuck they started wasting Damian Priest. Damian Priest is a big body. He can wrestle. He has the look. He has the persona, the characteristics of being, I'm not going to say the top guy, but a top champion in WWE. And for the last, since his title run, we haven't heard of Damian Priest. We haven't gotten any new.
Was he like tag team champion with R-Truth right now? Like props to him, but like
that's literally bottom of the totem pole if I'm being honest.
Like I'm like at this point I feel like they both were like, we feel like you're about to leave, so here's a don't sit.
Yeah,
don't,
it's like here, take this title so you don't ask for a release.
It's not even that. It's like don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't
stay longer.
Don't maybe it's up to you, but like
here's a meaningless tag reign with R-Truth. With old ass fucking R-Truth. This isn't R-Truth from 2010.
This is a K Quick. This is a K Quick. This is an NWA Truth. This isn't Ron Killings. They said let's give him probably one of the greatest storylines in the beginning of a storyline. Trash that shit. Piss on it. Burn it. Never speak of it again. They threw that shit so far under the rug, the fans don't even talk about it anymore. They're like, oh, he's tag team champs. He's tag team champs. A month ago, y'all was still pissed that he got thrown under the rug. What happened?
It's on like it's crazy because as the fans we hold so much power, and you could almost relate this to anything. As the fans, you have all the power in the world. It is when half of them are, I don't mind it. It's on ESPN now. Fuck it. I'll just buy ESPN. I got money. I'll buy ESPN. And the other half is, no, like, we're done being sellouts. We're marks, but we're not marked for death. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't milk the cow until we're dry. You get what I'm saying? And I just genuinely feel like WWE doesn't give a fuck about changing. They don't give a fuck about changing because they're absolutely so big, and if a million people stop watching, fuck them. We don't need them.
Literally, bro. Like the people that took the pay cuts. You definitely need a light on. The people who took the fucking pay cuts. Some of the top stars took pay cuts. I'm like, you understand what power y'all could have had? But I get the fear. 100%. Like when you get people like Dominic Mysterio to take a pay cut and LA Knight to take a pay cut, I can't remember what Bayley said. No, Bayley said fuck you. And I'm thinking like, how much fear have you put in these wrestlers' eyes?
Yeah.
That you got people like Dominic fucking Mysterio feeling like he has to take a pay cut. Because they said either take the pay cut or you're gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure Dom's the AAA champion. Why would you say take a pay cut or you're gonna fire him? Like, what the fuck?
100%, bro. I couldn't agree more with you. It's almost like a slap to the face, brother. Like, genuinely. Another thing I hate that we're bouncing around, but this is just how our normal conversations go. To kind of follow up on what you just said, it's almost again like to ask Dominic Mysterio to take a pay cut.
Not just any pay cut, a 50% pay cut.
You got me fucked up.
So if you're making $1 million a year, guess what, buddy? 500. And
500, just off the rip, just slashed it in half. What? I love WWE as much as the next man. I will not be a fucking slave to any company.
I thought Vince McMahon was the greediest motherfucker promoter alive. TKO took that motherfucker and shot Vince McMahon in the head and said, I'll be taking this crown. And they put it on their head and milked it. There's no milk. There's nothing left.
What TKO did was highway robbery without a gun. Genuinely, bro. It was highway robbery without a gun. What the purchase of WWE, when TKO purchased WWE, honest to God, that was the first nail in the coffin.
That was a Fast and Furious level heist.
That was legit. That's when they're going to the moon. That's when it's like bullshit that doesn't even matter.
That's when you see Ronda Rousey fighting some bitch and they like drive a Ferrari from the top of one skyscraper into another one. Like, at what point do we go from a street racing movie to absolute fucking bullshit? That's how WWE is.
So you mean to tell me fucking Dom Toretto or whatever the fuck his name shot a hook out the Dodge Charger, grabbed the side of the cliff, swung like he was on a rope, and completely landed flat on 4 wheels, and that's real life Fast and Furious shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not to mention when he just said, fuck it, backs the fuck off the cliff and survives.
Literally, bro. So I say that to say this, bro. When TKO bought WWE, I genuinely felt they were going to like try to flip and turn WWE into the wrestling UFC, to where it's only we have the top guys that get us known and get us views every week, but then we have the bottom of the bottom where we're paying them scraps to get by, and it's just like that's almost like I don't even know what the fuck you would call something like that, but that's got to be illegal, bro. That's straight up. That's got to be illegal.
When you're speaking about top stars, I've never wanted to punch a fucking corporate person in the face harder in my life. When I read today on Facebook that the news reports are saying that the higher ups in WWE are saying Ilya Dragunov doesn't have it. Shut the fuck up! Shut your fucking mouth! Shut the fuck up!
Ilya deadass might be a top 5 like young talent in the fucking WWE industry right now, bro. In the wrestling industry. No, not even WWE. The wrestling industry, period.
Period. Okay, so on European wrestlers in WWE, when Walter Gunther showed up, I was hyped as fuck. I was like, who the fuck is this? And he starts chopping motherfuckers like a lumberjack. And I'm like, this is the next guy. How do you make me hate him? Why? Why would you make me hate him? Can't stand to see that motherfucker now.
Cause he got skinny, bro. I swear to God, when he was chunky, I was fucking with him. Like, yo, this dude's a beast. He got skinny and became a douchebag.
It's not even that he's skinny. They like turned this motherfucker into like a real life wrestling Nazi.
Like, bro, you don't even have to lose no more weight, Gunther. We get it, bro. We get it, bro. You can lose weight, bro. We get it.
Bro,
this shit is almost sickening now.
They can pencil a mustache on him and throw him in a retro army uniform, and they murder him. They would throw him in jail for a hate crime.
No bullshit.
Cause he's Austrian.
And he's Austrian? Oh, yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked, straight up.
I'm like, at this point, y'all might as well, like, make him throw up the fucking... I'm not doing it because I'm white head tattoos, but they might as well fucking... like, at this point, you got a white supremacist as your top guy. Like...
I'm not going to say all that, because that's a whole different ballpark.
No, that's his attitude, though. Like, when I say white, like, I'm better than everyone. I deserve to be here because I was raised in this ring. Blah, blah, blah.
I know. Okay, so I get what you're saying.
Buddy,
I feel like he's like that towards Americans. I'm not gonna say he's like that towards his people, but towards Americans, he's almost like you dirty trailer trash people.
But he said that before. He said some shit like that before.
Like, what the fuck?
Like he said, he called Damian Priest street trash because he's from the Puerto Rican streets.
That is insane, brother. Insane.
I'm like, I don't think he actually means that, but like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look for him.
Insane.
There are crazy ass wrestling fans that rednecks. We're gonna go ahead and throw out the rednecks that will like shoot him because of the character y'all make him act like.
There's certain shit that he says on SmackDown or Raw, regular episode of Raw, that if he was in an indie show in Texas, he would get his fucking teeth stalked out. Like, I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding.
Like, don't get me wrong, MJF says some crazy shit.
Bro, MJF is legit, like, bro, like, we could go on and on about MJF. MJF is who the fuck he is. He's Big Hebrew. I fuck with MJF. MJF is the reason why, like, I don't know. I can't say that's on stream, but I'll text it to you. But and I fuck with MJF heavy, bro. Straight up.
Speaking of MJF, I'm gonna roll into Darby Allin. Darby Allin's the reason I started watching AEW again. When I saw that they put the World Championship on, I'm like, all right, I'll see what's going on. And then he defended it night after night, whooping ass, putting his body on the line.
I don't think people give Darby Allin his credit. I genuinely don't think they do.
Most people don't know that Darby Allin was on like a old school like MTV show. Where he, like,
Which one?
I can't remember what it was, but he's got like regular brown, no tattoos in this, I don't think. He's got like spiked up brown hair. Like he looks greasy in this. Like he looks like he would like he has to slap the side of his head for his eyes to not be cross-eyed. But for him to go from that to Darby Allin, I'm like, that's a journey. I need a documentary on that.
Legit.
You go from weird little sit in the corner igloo classroom kid to like every goth bitch wants to sit on his face.
No, 100%. But I'm gonna be honest. Once you get it, I'm gonna be real, dude. In life, you honestly much rather have fame than riches. With fame, you can damn near get anything you want, go anywhere you want, do anything you want. Money, you still gotta pay for all that shit, you know?
I literally told my coworker today, I was like, I wish I could give a dude blueberries and he would give me a nice set of rims for my car. Like in the old days. Like they obviously didn't have like nice ass Nissan rims like back in the day, but like blueberries for like goats and cows for like your family. And now it's like, oh, you want one lime? I paid 75 cents for a lime. That's cool. But like to think that that's probably the cheapest thing in that store is a single 75-cent lime blows my fucking mind.
What blows my mind is the fact that you gotta pay to hunt deer, you gotta pay to fish, you gotta pay to do a bunch of shit in America, but when it's the government, see, that's where we get into a whole...
No, we can't get political. We can't get political.
Yeah, it's like...
I can't remember who said it, but they said if you want to make it in the world, don't do politics. So that's a big no-no. We're not going to do any politics. No. But I do think it's pretty funny that Donald Trump bought steaks and shares in TKO. But we're not going to talk about that. Anyway.
That's another thing, like, bro, fuck. Once WWE became an open trading company, that's when shit changed. That's when it wasn't a private company no more. That's when the ball began to roll downhill. Let's start there.
Oh my god, you're like giving me like war flashbacks, and I've never been to war. I see my comrades, I see them blowing up. I just saw Jimmy's leg get flown across the field. He's got a daughter, damn it! No! That's how you make me feel, bro. Oh my god. These small ass beers, bro. Look at this shit.
1,000%, brother. I'm sorry. I told my niece not to. I told my cousin. Or if you don't get full over there, let me know when Give me no 20 minutes. And I'm gonna get you ready. Okay? Give me some full, man. Bro.
She's just excited to see you.
100%, and that's why I can't even sound like an. If I say anything other than I love my little cousin Katie, I would sound like an asshole. I love my cousin Katie with all my heart. It's just dude, I've been wanting for months to get this, to get an episode of the Tig and T Show. So anything that's just like it's like throwing me off. It's like fuck, bro, I want to lock in. Fuck, like but.
Bro, these beers piss me off, bro. Look at this.
Let's let the world know real quick. LTK as an honorary Mexican, I'm technically a first generation immigrant. My father isn't from America. Would it not technically be a first immigrant? Like I said this the other day, and they were like, "No, you technically wouldn't be an immigrant because you were born in America." My father wasn't though. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, obviously, I'm an American citizen, but I'm just.
Technically, you'd be Mexican American.
My boy LPK, he is officially an honorary Hispanic.
Did
you see him?
I've been
wearing sombrero. No, he's knighted forever. He's done more for the Latino community than Mexicans do. Fuck you talking about? I'm a real.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Sabo kid though. I do gotta speak.
For sure. Me too, bro. I don't speak. Let's start here. My father is from Mexico. Mexico is the motherland of Hispanics. Just because I look white, I don't speak Spanish. I don't none of that shit. My family is from Guadalajara in Guanajuato. I am as Mexican as mother it comes, bro. If your parents are from Texas, I'm more Mexican than you. If your parents are from New Mexico, I am more Mexican than you. If your parents are from California, I am more Mexican than you. My daddy is from Mexico, bro. Like, hit under the train for miles type shit. Like, cross that river type shit. Like, what people say wetback. He was a wetback, bro. I was like, mama, bro. I got chill bumps, bro. I love my raza, bro.
I was like talking to myself in the car. I'm like, what the fuck does a wetback even mean? Like, who started that? What does that fucking mean? Like,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. The term wetback doesn't offend me. The term beaner, I will smack the dog shit out of somebody. That's like calling me a hard R, boy. I do not play that.
I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't even say like the. What is it? The terminology for a BMW Beamer? Don't even say Beamer. I refuse to say Beamer. Because I think I said it around you one day, and you're like, "What you fucking say?" It's like, "Whoa, whoa!"
No, boy. I don't know why, but since I was a little kid, I legit call me a wetback, you call me a dirty Mexican, bro. Don't call me no motherfucking Beamer. Do not call me Beamer. I swear to God, bro. That shit drives me up a wall, bro. Me personally, I don't say the hard R. I don't say none of that weird ass shit, bro. I have an African American sister. That is beyond me. I would never. So if I don't say that kind of shit, nobody can know. Cause those words do not leave my mouth, bro. Get the fuck out of here. But no, legit. So wetback, that's a term like if I'm playing ball with Mexicans, I'm like, get your wetback ass on, some shit like that. I would never call a goddamn Mexican a beaner. the fuck out of here, boy. That is beyond it. To me though, to me, I can't speak for everybody else. I'm half white. Don't call me no motherfucking beaner.
Hell no, I was slapping the dog shit. Somebody said that shit to
I
you.
swear to God, bro. Real quick, man. Is there any new comics you've been reading here lately? Is there anything that's been piqued your interest? You know, anything you've been getting into lately? I know you got some new pickups the other day. We didn't really get a We didn't get a. I thought you was gonna send me a video of the new pickups.
Yeah, they're right behind me. Let me grab these hoes.
No, let's see them puppies, man.
I got a nice fat stack. Got a nice stack. Oh yeah, look at this. Woo!
You gotta steal on those, bro. The fact that you got that many for that price.
Money
I don't want to expose
spread.
your
Money
business.
spread.
Oh me. Come on, was that a planet? Planet of the Apes?
Okay, that's actually.
Did I just see a Planet of the Apes?
It's not just any Planet of the Apes. Right? You're gonna fanboy out on this one for sure.
Nah, don't show me nothing. Oh my God!
The apes have the power of the Fantastic Four.
My fucking God! Dude, you could have. I legit could have did 100 guesses and I would have never guessed the Fantastic Four. Holy fuck, bro!
The apes have the powers. The Fantastic Four loses their power. The apes get them.
Bro, you know me, bro. Fantastic Four is legit one of my favorite teams, comics, whatever you want to call them. The Fantastic Four, especially the Thing. The Thing is my character. I've always been a Thing kid. Ben Grimm is he's the GOAT, man. So I just want to say, bro, that is tough as shit, bro. That was tough.
New Power Rangers from Boom Studios. I think
That
this is
cover
#1.
is fucking sick, bro.
There's that one. I had to get this one. I saw this one on the cat, and I was like, "Give me that."
Transformers.
The movie.
Yo, fucking That looks like the movie that released a couple years back.
That's like the old school, like 19.
Yeah, the old school. Yeah,
I got this one. It's called The Ring.
Do you know what that picture?
It's
Do you know what that picture is from?
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, that is fucking.
And I saw this, like, it's pretty
oh
tough.
my God. That is fucking tough, bro.
Immortal Hulk 25. Where I think in this one, the fake ass fan, the one above all, I think he eats the one above all in this one, which is like, imagine if Stan Lee was like a character, pretty much like the creator of everything Marvel. Yeah, Hulk ate that guy and took his power in this comic. This is a dope ass comic. Go ahead.
100%.
Go ahead. Maybe.
I'm back, yo. I apologize. It's so fucking unprofessional. My little cousin's here. I just gotta make it. You know,
Bro,
I can't
good.
be an asshole.
Bro, you good? We got 6 minutes left before we end.
Perfect. I guess let's just finish up on Oh, facts, dude. Dude, you got so many comics that we're not even halfway done. That is clean as shit, though. I like
Three
that.
Richards in like a Roman throne with Johnny Storm behind him.
I like how they number that one. It's
They did Roman numerals.
XII. Yeah.
Spawn. I love Spawn. I started reading Spawn when my dad gave me Gunslinger Spawn.
That's tough as shit. I also peeped that the Spawn creator, he gets paid directly. They don't like the guy that made Spawn. He made a cheat code.
The new She Spawn.
That's fucking tough. I don't think I've ever seen that.
We got Superman.
Clean, another clean.
Who's this one? Which
I'm not really a super. It sounds. I'm a DC fan, but I'm not really a Superman fan. I love the Superman animated series, but it's just something about Superman that just doesn't really. I don't know. More of a Batman guy.
We got Ben Grimm fucking up a fucking T-Rex.
Anything Fantastic Four is fucking above the moon to me, just because I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan.
This one hits home because I'm a really big Wolverine fan. Got that motherfucking yellow-brown suit.
That's clean as shit. When I think of Wolverine, I think of that. I don't think of the blue one. I don't think of the yellow one. I think of that one.
Ninja Turtles. I've been reading Ninja Turtle comics.
The new Ninja Turtle shit. You've been picking up Ninja Turtle comics. I'm glad. It's a clean ass cover.
Got the last one I'm really excited about. This is the last one, second to last. We got another Spawn comic.
That's nice. I like the character design with the name on it. That's tough.
And then Absolute Batman 20 with all the Robins and their Gundams just towering over Batman.
That's genuinely one of your parties.
So, in Absolute Batman, the Robins aren't part of the Bat family. They're trained by none other than Wilson fucking Slade.
Are you talking about, is Wilson Slade Deathstroke?
Yeah, they're trained by Deathstroke. Jason Todd is trained by Deathstroke.
That is Dick Grayson. Is Dick Grayson trained by Deathstroke?
Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Damian may be in this. All 5 Batmans are in this, even the female Batman, or Robin, I mean. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Jason Todd is in that big ass red one.
Is Batwoman in this?
I think Barbara's in this, but the little red-headed Robin girl, I think she's this one right here.
Yo, that just genuinely.
But they're part of a Batman elimination task force. They're here to fuck Bruce up.
That genuinely might be one of the hardest stories I've ever just heard.
What else? I got a couple here. Let me get some more. Hold on. Because I got a whole nother box.
You gotta give me boxes like that, bro. I don't have any boxes like those.
Dude, what? Oh, dude, they're nice. They're super, like, obviously, hold on. Obviously, all the Secret Wars newsstand versions, and then
I thought you had those displayed.
The frames sucked.
Real.
So I actually have the symbiote Spider-Man one up on the wall.
I'll get you to send me a video of that one so you can show me what that one looks like.
Alright. Sonic the Hedgehog in DC.
Yo, that's actually
Look at Rouge the Bat. Look at Catwoman's ass, bro. What you doing back
there? I was like, look at Rouge the Bat. She is fucking fire, bro. I'm not even gonna care.
Bro, hold on. Like, I don't think you're noticing the absolute aura that Shadow the Hedgehog has dressed in the bat suit.
Is that Sonic or is that Shadow?
That's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, I thought so. That is fucking clean.
We got Godzilla Infinity Roar, which I've not been keeping up with. Because there's like 4 or 5 out now.
Nah, that's tough. I like that one. That one's tough.
This one. The Ninja Turtles turned into Godzilla kaijus.
Nah, that is crazy.
Donatello is fucking Ultraman. Or Jet Jaguar.
Shout out to his comic book shop, bro. They literally have everything in that shop.
Shout out Captain's Comics. I'll never not buy comics from there. They have the best staff. They got the best prices. Super nice. Mom and pop shop. Highly recommend. If you go, tell them Logan sent you.
Real quick, while we're talking about shops, the most like dreadful thing when you're in a card shop or a comic book shop, when you're the only person in there, you damn near feel like you're obligated to buy something. Like, if I don't buy something, oh my god, I hate it. I won't even pull up to the card shop without another card being there. I'm not even kidding.
It's funny because they know when I show. I've only walked out of there one time and didn't get nothing.
Like, I swear to God.
And I felt like shit. I was like, bro, I wanted something.
You gotta support your local card shop, you know? Another fucking banger. That one's tough, bro.
Absolute Scarecrow. There's Wilson Slade. Is his name Wilson Slade? Slade Wilson, my bad.
Slade Wilson. No, I do the same thing. That's why when I said you're talking about Deathstroke, I knew who you were talking about. I legit knew who you were talking about. I do the same thing. It's almost like I don't say I'm dyslexic because I don't believe in that bullshit, but it's like I read my shit backwards sometimes.
Wolverine's fucking fight Hercules.
That's clean.
Let's see. Superman.
That's another tough ass comic, bro. Another tough ass cover.
This Spawn cover is probably one of my favorites I've ever seen.
That one's legit one of the cleanest ones.
And then my first ever Spider Noir.
Have you watched the new Spider Noir TV show?
I don't have Disney. I don't have Disney or anything.
No, it's not on Disney. It's on Prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can watch it in black and white or full color. So what I'm doing now is I'm watching it in full color, and then once I finish the season, I'm gonna go back and watch it in black and white so I can truly appreciate the artwork and mastery that is. Bro, Spider Noir is legit one of the toughest shows out right now. But I guess since we're in the final moments of the return of Tig and T, I guess we'll just wrap it up with just some kind words, some positive words. Is there anything you want to speak on real quick before we?
I say we end it with a prayer.
All right, before the prayer, I guess let me start real quick. Again, Logan, I just want to say congrats, brother. Real quick to anybody, June being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. To any guy, any male, whether you're old, young, my age, whether you're non-binary, whether you're trans, if you're a male, bro, truly, and I truly mean this from the bottom of my heart, if you feel like you're ever going through something, get the help you deserve. You deserve to get help. Nobody deserves to feel like shit 24/7. I don't care who you are. I've battled depression for many, many years, and I can say that there was days that I was just thinking like, oh man, life isn't going to get better. Life isn't going to get better. And I wake up and I'm just, God, thank you for giving me breath in my lungs, and thank you for just waking me up, and thank you for giving me my dog Rocky. Just, there's days that I think it's over and I just think I can't go on. And then there's days that it's just like God is pumping through me and it's like, yo, bro, keep going. You got this. There's nobody. Do you know how disappointed people like you would be in me if I didn't reach the level I'm supposed to go?
Bro, literally when you told me some days you only get up when I call you, I know you're not going to answer, but I still call you so you get up.
Legit, bro. I'm not even kidding. There's some days I don't even roll out the bed until I get that morning call from you, bro. And I don't want you to ever think I'm ignoring you. I hope you know the situation I'm going through.
I don't care if you answer. I know when you see that, you know it's time to get up. You know you
it's time to stop rolling in sorrow, bro. Get up. There's people that love you out here, bro. So, You know, I just don't want to take up too much time, but if you're ever, and not even June, you can be feeling like this in September. You can be feeling like this in October. Get the help you deserve. As men, we have especially as a Mexican male, you have this macho and
Macho, like,
oh, I
real
can
men don't
can't
cry. This and that. My
if I
dad,
cry, I'm a pussy.
my
No, bro,
dad, my
can't nobody tell me I can't cry.
my bio dad drove that shit so far down my throat, bro. I find like can't. I had just graduated high school. I was at the lowest of my low. I called him like, "Can I fucking cry? Can I finally cry? Like, can I have permission?" Like, I was like, like begging this man, like, "Can I cry? Like, are you gonna like sense that I'm crying?" Like, "Oh, what a fucking bitch!" Like, that's how traumatized this man made me. Love him to death, but like, you fucked me up, pops.
And you know what's crazy is a lot of people wouldn't look at that as that being the reason you act the way you do, or you know what I mean, but it does. A lot of people, like, the things you go through your daily life, and that's why I just wanted that my final message of this stream to be the things you go through your through the days of your life. That's not the end. You know, the end is when you're, whatever religion you practice, the end is whenever you're with your maker, whenever you can finally say, okay, I lived the
Whenever you
life I was
see
supposed to
Jesus
live.
at them gates, you know you made it.
You know you made it.
After everything, the heartbreak, the bloodshed, broken bones, the stressful nights, the long days at work, it's all gonna be worth it in the end.
It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Every little bit of it, it's all worth it.
You get up,
And,
you blink in your eyes, you taking that deep breath. That's step one.
1,000%. When you wake up in the morning, that is step one. When you wake up and God gave me breath another
I
day.
thank
That's
Jesus
step
every
one.
day. I wake up and go, because there's some times where I have dreams where I can't breathe, and it scares the
100%.
shit out of me, bro.
I have this constant dream of me drowning, and I don't know if that's something that's like foresight, because it sounds crazy, but there's times where I've had dreams, and months, years later, the
The dream
situation
happens.
happens, and I'm like, this isn't deja vu, because I've never been here
I've
before.
never been here
I've
before.
seen this before in my dreams, and I sound like a crazy man. You know, you sound like a tinfoil hat guy, but it's like, bro, there's a deeper plane in this world. It's not just sun and moon. There's so much more in this world that we do not understand. I don't want to take any more time. If you want to go ahead and kick the prayer off, bro, let's get it going, man.
All right, it's gonna be a simple one. I usually don't lead prayers because I get scared, but here we go. Lord Jesus, I want to thank you for this day. I want to thank you for the air you put in my lungs, and I want to thank you for the earth you put beneath my feet. Lord Jesus, without you, I would have never met my friends and family. Without you, I would have never prospered in life like I have. Lord Jesus, I just want to thank you for this blessed day, and I want to thank you for the next step you have in front of me. Lord Jesus, thank you in your name. Amen.
Yo, that's a wrap on the return of the
Tig and
T
T
Show.
Show.
Yo, more content coming out soon. You know, we're busy men in life, and you know, sometimes we get caught up. But just know we're always thinking about the content. We're always thinking about what's next. What can we do to elevate? Keep in mind, this is our second official episode. We held our banner for an hour long. I feel like this was a great episode. We got a bunch of insight, whether that was wrestling, whether that was real life, whether that was comics. We ended it on a strong prayer. Bro, I'm more rejuvenated right now than I have been in years, bro. Legit, bro. I got chill bumps, bro.
Episode.
Beyond ready. I hope you guys are ready for the next week's episode. We'll have this one posted as soon as we end this. And it's just thank you for being on this ride with us. I'm Uncle Tig. This is Uncle Tig. And we out, baby.
We out. Peace. Love y'all.